turn, which means handing you over to our commentary team for our final series. Toby 1 and Milady 2.
Feeling that hype coming from the panel as well as the, I say bias. Expect a very passive style of game. Like, you can look for Puppey and Yapsaw to do his rotation. Do you get the same amount out of, like, Lanham, or is Lanham just, like, the same here? Trade with Puppey, do this dual lane basically usually.
You have to look at the core matchup for that, and in the mid lane we have Puck versus TA, which is the big discrepancy, right? TA scales a lot better. Puck generally just, you know, he can snowball a lot more, whereas TA benefits way more from a passive style where you just farm up Ancients and do Roach if the other team is doing something silly. So I would say that Vici definitely has a late game. I would say Heracles is also just like really hard to deal with in the late game, especially with their lineup that does not have significant amounts of AoE. P-grab does not count.
We are on the account, Puppey. You guys are dropping really low here in mid. So much damage on with a plus 54 is enough.
I actually
gotta get a revenge, but Puck, who's just slightly ahead of everybody else. But it is very even in one lane. This really is the brawler. Acel has sleep as well as the Avalanche, so he'll return with more damage, has to free up, needs more life. There's the 6 kicking in, doesn't have the Avalanche back again. Going into the tower, Young 11 man goes into the trees. The damage from the tower. Space created by Yapsaw. Has to put the sleep onto himself. Fighter goes for the tree line, still has that purification, taking the time to salve up to, making it sure this metamorphosis of Paparazzi is wasted as much as they can. Yapsaw has the power cancel, Faithful, he knows he's dead, but here comes Puppey, and they get revenge on Paparazzi. They'll make it worthwhile, but assault from Lanham. Everyone goes to sleep for the moment as Paparazzi runs down south, trying to escape from this gank, but he's salving up into the trees. They need to cancel this. More is the choose from. Puppey so low, cages on the fire, so we can see this crowd do the damage into Paparazzi, but it doesn't work when Fenrir claims Young 11. Throw him away. Don't deal with it. The team secret are
they going to get the stack?
They're going to look for the opportunity, and what a good time to do it. Yapsaw,
it's too late.
He doesn't have the Observer Ward. They need to see up the hill. Maybe they can at least get the pick up on the TA. If they observe what the hill doesn't work, Lanham soaks up the smoke game. A little bit more in favor of Secret considering how far behind they are.
Well, Ace got a 270 killing on him. Paparazzi got 185.
Young 11, he needs space. He needs to leave.
Only fracture rotation right there. But I think Ori melded very early on.
Keeping the subs going. Young 11 knows he can just put this out. Now Fenrir in rear. Nightmare causing targets to switch from one to the other. Brewmaster still holding on until he's one charge. Trigger from now. Fortifications up for the Radiant side. Still thinking of fighting. There is no dream point fight for the moment. And there's the Godbear once again. Wondering who could really defend this tower when they're caught napping.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a
nighttime. They don't have vision over here. This could be the play that they need. They need vision.
No jump in though. They need to see inside the pit. The Observer knows they're watching. Here comes the target in through the grenade. The Avalanche going to kill the Race. Who gets the agency? One Race. They actually get swapped out alive for Paparazzi. Snatches the Aegis Immortal, will be the Templar Assassin. They had to try something, but the Sundom kicks in. Ace has no more life to work with. And Puppey is pulling the wrong side of the river. Maybe there could be some revenge to pick up the touchdown. So he couldn't get the split off. Puppey did eventually die. This Fable ripped all the... It just makes it very difficult to keep them up. Most of the metamorphosis has been wasted, so they're going to do exactly the same thing again. Fenrir cancelled it. I think he was required to be stolen. Right now it's only Refraction that was stolen, picked up and brought in very, very easily. They've actually got enough space to create the all-wise for Fenrir. CTY goes after him and claims him. A 1-for-1 trade-off. These 4 men together. And Paparazzi walking right into it. Yapsaw picks up, not the illusion. They toss down the tree that opens up. And now flip him like a pancake.
Whoa, back-to-back smoke. That was clutch. He probably didn't expect the back-to-back smoke. He saw the first one coming, or TA probably caught on the first one, but the second one they have no idea. And now, Secret are in a pretty decent spot, and looks like Vici are around Roche, but I don't think you can take it with your TV down.
Oh, not when you're going to lose a hero already. CTY, he came over for the bounty room. This is so difficult. The being short out. The Brewmaster split is there. Maybe they can make some more. CTY is still on the run, however, through that top but it's in the mid where the Brewmaster Brewlings, they're starting to wear off right now. They'll have to back up with the Earth Brewling 2 seconds before it's gone. Ace has also managed to escape the fight.
He has a gem.
With the CGY and Ori. So while that mid fight was going on, it was basically a game of cat and mouse with the Puck, as well as the Ace the Templar Assassin. That was all going down on top lane. Now VG Gaming, they're going to smoke up. 5-man in it. They're not going into Roshan, however. They're going to go straight past him and wrap around the side. The circle comes out to say, let's check our own jungle. Fighters the closest. He'll break the smoke with Plumpy. Get the jump in from Young 11. They'll get that silence off. Is that break? Denying Fighter any presence in this fight. Now the Nightmare continues to Plumpy. But the counterpush comes on top lane. CG White attacking the tier 3 tower. Yamsor behind against some little distance from Young 11.
To take the
He's just a puck here.
He is just a fuck. This is just a tiny little bit. With that sun, they're stealing so much life. Nothing to cancel this kind of push. And they don't even care about Roshan. So the puck had some momentum towards the top. That can bring Lanham back. So he's not part of this fight right now. But at the same time, it seems to go man down. And they're about to be more fighter. He's down for the count. Flyback does not help you in this situation. What you have done, Rouge is gone as well. Pushing into the tier 3 tower. Fortification will delay this pressure. But VG Gaming so in control of this matchup that it really doesn't matter. This is the slow roll forward. Peter Fenric is really pumping. He'll push them well. It seems like a hopeless pace. Meaning that VG Gaming currently owns what is secret.
And this is what we talk about a lot with the hobby. Like, do you want to go Greaves and help out your team, or do you want to go Midas Radiance, which will probably be better suited on a lot of different heroes? They have any silence, and you get silence, you're dead. And he just died 2 times in a row due to the orchid pickup because he's just so fat. And Fada surely expects him to get his hell off because they have very few stuns. Yeah, but yeah, just orchid it.
That was the first reveal as well. It just flew in, so there's no way he could have prepared for that. Big push.
Well, he can prepare for it with Greaves. Greaves, you already need armor on your team. Because look at their lineup. You have TA, you have Elder Titan, and you have Terrorblade. Like, all physical and a lot of minus armor. So you either get Ghost Scepter or you get a lot of armor and HP to deal with it. But instead, he felt like he needed to carry the game a lot more because you have a Puck in the mid lane who wasn't able to really snowball. So he feels like he needs to be the secondary or even third damage source for their team. And it...
Splish splash!
Yeah, he has the items, but really the damage output compared to any of the other cores is just going to be very minimal.
Yeah. Puck's got even more defense now with the Lincoln Sphere pickup. Same thing for Team Secret. Their Observer and Sentry Ward placed down by Yapsor was instantly scouted. So all they have to do is bring the Brewmaster over with his gem, and that Observer Ward is gone.
And they just, you know, as soon as they got the PKBs and the gem, I thought it would be very, very hard for VG to lose. They built, a little bit greedy at the start with the Midas first maybe, but after that, just, full-on team fight items to the point where Secret are going to have a very tough time holding this.
They've actually got a full Bloodthorn as well. They've got a Bloodthorn on the Templar Assassin on top of everything else that she already has. Paparazzi, while the Aegis Moiler's on TA, he's got the cheese. It's not only something, but also he's like, pressure. It's all or nothing right now. VG Gaming. Templar Assassin, CG White, doing what he can with Young 11. He's in the back lines with the Templar Assassin. Got an angle of line protection. This is the Aegis Moiler.
So Lanham and 11 were so easy to me. Lanham drew so much attention away from the TA so that